Hi there, fellow Canadians. My name is James Cowan. I'm a director here at the Canadian Raptor Conservancy, and I'm here to give you an update on our national bird petition. So far to date, 5,000 names have been put on our petition with about 50 different species of birds chosen. I'm here to give you the top 10. Number one, at 27% of total people with their name on the petition is the Canada goose. Number two is the red-tailed hawk at about 23%. Number three is the gray jay, Canada jay, or just Whiskey Jack, is at 19%. Number four is the loon at 15%. And then the remaining 11 or so percent of the vote is split between, let me see, the robin, the peregrine falcon, the snowy owl, great blue heron, a couple woodpeckers on there. We also have the snow goose, and of course some of our swans also make our list. Remember, Canada has over 450 different types of birds. Many of them make great national symbols. So we're looking for one that encompasses the whole country. Now this is a very difficult criteria. As remember, our country is vast. We have prairie habitat, we have subarctic, arctic habitat, conifer forest, boreal forest, semi-deserts. We have all kinds of really neat habitat in Canada, and it's very hard to find a bird that fits all of these habitats, but we do have a few. Also, we're looking for a bird, and this is just our personal recommendation that's not already a provincial bird, because of course that would be somewhat double dipping in a way. So let's go over the top four maybe and how they fit in. Canada goose. It probably is already an icon in Canada as well as around the world where you can now find it. Bit polarizing though. It's a bit hard on agriculture as it eats a lot of young plants. It also, for city dwellers, it of course eats a lot of grass and leaves a little bit of, well, we like to say it, pollutes, so to speak. Number two, the red-tailed hawk. Great species. I'm a little bit biased towards the red-tailed hawk as we are a raptor conservancy, but that's just my personal bias. I'm hoping everybody can sort of grasp where this bird does fit in. It does live right across Canada. It's exclusively a North American species. It does range a little bit into Central America and, of course, the Caribbean and West Indies. It also has a red tail, like one of our national colors. The knock on this bird, though, is, well, it's a predator. Well, a lot of birds are predators. Loons are predators, great blue herons are predators, robins are even predators, actually. Now, also, let me see, oh, Wikipedia. They call this bird the chicken hawk. Well, the chicken hawk's really a term loosely used for any bird that eats chickens, such as a red-shouldered hawk, a goshawk, red-tailed hawk. Any of these birds could fit that criteria, so it's not quite true. And then we get to the Whiskey Jack, gray jay, or Canada jay, as some people call it. Great bird, found right across Canada, more of a boreal forest bird. It doesn't migrate out of our country in the wintertime. It's sort of void of the true prairies and sort of void of the Canadian Arctic. But otherwise it represents Canada well, being a member of the corvid family or in the jay family. And number four is the loon. Now the loon, found right across Canada. Anybody that's ever visited a lake or watershed probably has heard the haunting call of this great bird. Also on our $1 coin, used to be found on our $20 bill at one time, but it is found in Europe and Asia where it also has a bit of a following, so it's not exclusive to Canada or North America. And then, of course, we have the raven that sits actually in fifth at 5% of the vote. But it's already a provincial bird of the Yukon, I should say a territorial bird of the Yukon, as well as the loon is the provincial bird of Ontario. So you can see great choices. And this sort of petition has been designed to get people talking about bird life. As I stated earlier, 450 different species, and I think in the local Timmy's, the water cooler at work, of course around the dinner table in the evening or even at breakfast, people have been talking about a national bird. I think it's been very educational. People have been learning a lot, getting out the bird books, asking the experts on what would make a great national bird. Now, finances. You're probably asking, is this going to cost us any money to get a national bird for Canada? So far, not $1 has been spent at taxpayers. It's been our own campaign, our own money put forward. But we would be looking for corporate sponsorship in the future to try to get this is free to implement a national bird for Canada. Why should the taxpayers have to pay? Some great corporations out there that might want to take up this cause. So if you are out there, even individuals, and you want to support this campaign, certainly let us know. And to reach our campaign, you can go to CanadianRaptorConservancy.com, click on the official bird of Canada icon, get your name on our petition, and put down what species. We're looking for an explanation. We want people to do research into what would make a great national bird. And stay tuned, because we will update this petition in the near future. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you shortly.